Hello, my name is Paul and this is Missy, and together our channel is Posture Pilates. So today I'm going to guide you through some upper body exercises whilst kneeling on the reformer. In this video I will demonstrate 5 front-facing exercises, 6 side-facing exercises and 2 back-facing exercises. If you enjoyed today's video, then please consider subscribing and hitting the like button. If you wish to be notified of future video releases, then tap the bell icon below. It's free of charge, it doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us to grow the channel and create more content such as this. Also, if you have any exercises that you would like me to cover, then please leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching and enjoy. These exercises are specifically aimed at an advanced level student. We start with front facing on 1 red or 1 blue spring. These front facing exercises remain the same as the intermediate level, with just a bicep curl added on to the end. Start kneeling on the carriage, facing the foot bar, with the feet against the shoulder rests. The arms are straight, with shoulders extended as far as scapular stabilization can be maintained. The hands are in the straps with the palms facing forward. We start with the arms straight forward. Maintaining torso stabilization, exhale and reach the arms forward as high as possible up to eye line to move the carriage out. Inhale, return the arms to the start position, controlling the return of the carriage. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lower with control. Attempt this exercise slowly at first, resisting the temptation to lean forward. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions before moving on to teardrops outwards. Exhale, reach the arms forward up to eye level, first circling them in towards your midline, then directly forwards of the shoulders. Inhale, circle the arms away from your midline, then back into your sides. Exhale, circle into the midline. Inhale, circle away from the midline. Perform 4 repetitions before reversing the action. Exhale, reach the arms forward up to eye level, first circling them away from your midline, then directly in front of the shoulders. Inhale, reach your arms back, first circling them slightly towards your midline, then back by your sides. Exhale, circle the arms away from your midline. Inhale, circle them towards your midline. Perform 4 repetitions before transitioning to salute. Abduct the arms before finishing with the hands resting against the forehead. The elbows are flexed and angled slightly forward. Stabilizing the humerus, exhale and press the hands forward and up into the straps, extending the elbow and moving the carriage out. Inhale, flex the elbows to return the hands to the start position, controlling the return of the carriage. Exhale, extend the elbow. Inhale, flex the elbow. This could be performed with the hands behind the head in the classic shaving position. However, avoid the temptation to lean forward. To finish front facing, we perform bicep curls, maintaining stabilization of the scapula whilst keeping the humerus still in space. Exhale and flex the elbows to move the carriage out. Inhale, extend the elbows, controlling the return of the carriage. Exhale, flex. Inhale, extend. To increase the challenge, you could change the hand grip to the shorter straps. Keep the wrists long. Avoid breaking. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions before we move on to side facing. As we will now be working through one arm only, we must decrease the resistance. I'm choosing to work with 1 blue spring, but this could be performed with 1 yellow. We start with drawing the sword, or backhand with rotation. The upper torso is rotated slightly towards the pulleys. with the hand closest to the foot bar holding the strap. The opposite hand is gently resting against the side of the body. Continuously rotating the upper torso, exhale, flex the elbow and abduct the upper arm away from the torso. Then extend the elbow and reach the arm diagonally up and out. Inhale, flex the elbow to start controlling the return of the carriage. Then adduct the arm across the front of the body as the upper torso rotates back to face the pulleys. Exhale, extend the arm and rotate. Inhale, bend the arm and rotate. This could be performed with your hand in the long strap to reduce the resistance. To increase the challenge, the elbow could be extended throughout, a straight arm. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions before we change the strap into the opposite hand and perform Ballet 5th position or Hug the Moon. Start with the arms out to the side. The elbows are slightly flexed with the palms facing upwards. Stabilizing the scapula, exhale and reach the arms overhead to move the carriage out and form a circle. Inhale, open the arms out to return them back to the start position, controlling the return of the carriage. Exhale, lift the arms overhead. Inhale, lower them with control. Avoid shortening one side of the torso. Keep the pelvis from tilting or laterally shifting. Tapping the fingers together is not necessary. However, it is a good proprioceptive challenge. Switch the strap to the opposite hand overhead with the palm facing up. Lower the arm closest to the pulleys with the hand resting on the front shoulder pad. The spine is laterally flexed towards the shoulder rest, with the head turned to look downward. The top elbow is flexed and reaching towards the ceiling. Keeping the humerus still, exhale and extend the elbow, reaching the hand towards the ceiling, moving the carriage out. Inhale, flex the elbow, controlling the return of the carriage. Exhale, extend the elbow. Inhale, flex the elbow. Laterally flex without flexing forward or extending back. Avoid the rib cage from lifting or pushing forward. To come out of this position safely, bend the elbow and flex the spine forward. We now transition to horizontal adduction. The hand closest towards the pulleys is now holding the short strap. The arm is straight, held out to the side at shoulder level, with the palm facing forward. The opposite hand is gently resting against your side. Keeping the arm straight, exhale and pull the arm in front of the torso, finishing in line with the chest. Under control, inhale and return the arm back out to the side. Exhale, pull across. Inhale, control and return. Isolate the movement at the shoulder joint with strong scapular stabilization throughout. Maintain the arm's height. Avoid dipping or lowering. To switch to horizontal abduction, we change the hands and place it into the long strap. Exhale, horizontally abduct the arm out to the side. Inhale, return under control. Keep the wrist long, avoid it from breaking. Avoid any rotation at the torso. If so, you may need to reduce the resistance. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions before finishing side facing with lateral raise. Lower the arm down to your side. The hand is slightly placed forward of the hip with the palm facing the front. Exhale, abduct the arm up to shoulder height, keeping the palm facing forward. Inhale, lower the arm under control. Exhale, abduct. Inhale, lower with control. Avoid locking through the elbow joint. Maintain a slight flex throughout. Also, watch the wrist joint doesn't buckle. Think of lifting the fingers towards the ceiling. If you find these side exercises too challenging, then revert back to the intermediate level. Just tap the link in the top right hand corner of the screen. We now move on to back facing. For this section, you will need to go to quite a heavy resistance, as you will be leaning backwards. I'm choosing to work with 2 red springs, but this could be performed with 1 red and 1 blue. We start with thigh stretch. Start facing the pulleys, with the thighs resting against the shoulder rests. The arms are straight, holding the ropes in fists. The palms are facing each other. Using support of the ropes, keep the arms low and forward. Inhale as you hinge back at the knee joint, maintaining the torso in one long line. Exhale, lift the arms to recruit more support from the springs to hinge the torso back up to the vertical start position. Inhale, hinge back at the knee joint. Exhale, lift the arms and return to vertical. Keep the eyeline facing forward, allowing for a slight little head nod. Maintain scapular stabilization throughout. Avoid any protraction. Perform 3 to 4 repetitions, and only when you feel fully comfortable with this exercise would you move on to thigh stretch with extension. Inhale, hinge back at the knee joint. Exhale, flex the elbows to facilitate sliding the scapulars down and back. Then extend evenly through the spine and hips, leading with the thoracic, lifting the sternum towards the ceiling. Inhale, lengthen the arms, lift the head, and return the spine, pelvis, and hips back to neutral. Exhale, lift the arms and return yourself to vertical. Inhale, hinge back. Exhale, flex the elbows and move into extension. Inhale, extend the elbows, returning the spine to neutral. Exhale, lift the arms and bring yourself to vertical. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Perform 4 to 5 repetitions. We now revert back to side facing on one blue or yellow spring on the opposite side. I will now run through side facing at full speed, starting with draw the sword. Exhale, flex the elbow, rotate, extend the elbow. Inhale, bend the elbow, rotate and return. Allow your eyeline to follow your hand. Think of pressing the knuckles back to prevent buckling of the wrist. Perform 6 to 8 repetitions before moving on to Ballet 5th position. Swap to the long strap in the opposite hand and open the arms out to the side. Exhale, lift the arms overhead. Inhale, lower back to shoulder height. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep the torso vertical. Avoid any lateral flexion. Maintain the rib cage down and the scapulars stabilized. Once more, perform 6 to 8 repetitions before transitioning to overhead tricep extension or Semaphore. Switch the strap overhead and bend the elbow. Place the free hand onto the front pad. Exhale, extend the elbow, pressing the fist towards the ceiling. Inhale, bend the elbow, keeping the humerus still. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Keep the eyeline looking down towards the front shoulder pad. Avoid leaning forwards or backwards. Squeeze the glutes to press the pelvis under. To come out, flex the torso and bend the elbow. Moving on to horizontal adduction, extend the arm out to the side at shoulder height. Exhale, draw the arm across in line with the shoulder. Inhale, resist the arm back out to the side. Exhale, draw across. Inhale, resist back out. Watch for any rotation at the waist. If so, you may need to reduce the resistance. Maintain a tiny flex at the elbow joint. Avoid locking. Switch hands to the long strap for horizontal abduction. Exhale, draw the arm out to the side in line with the shoulder. Inhale, resist back to the start position. Exhale, draw out to the side. Inhale, return back. Once again, maintain arm at shoulder height throughout. And finally, we finish with lateral raise or long arm abduction. Lower the arm with palm facing forward. Exhale, abduct the arm to shoulder height. Inhale, lower to your side under control. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Have the hand slightly pitched forward of the shoulder. Also maintain a slight flex at the elbow. Avoid locking into the joint. Complete 6 to 8 repetitions before returning the carriage and replacing the strap. If you enjoyed today's video, then please consider liking, sharing and following, or watching some other videos right here.